Hi everyone, it's Yannianos Tasakis, owner of KewlFabric Solutions, former owner of Technicia International. Last time we spoke, we talked a little bit about how we can make a cooling hat. And today I want to talk about how we can make a cooling vest. A little more complicated, but not too much. Making a cooling vest requires a lot of similar activities that you would do making a cooling hat, only it's a bit bigger. So again, you start off with the magic, the KewlFabric 7101, our evaporative cooling technology. You will quilt it into a 3-layer material. The inside layer, we typically use a waterproof nylon that allows you to stay dry. And the outside layer is typically a breathable, water-permeable layer, such as a nylon in this case, or you can use a polyester that allows water to enter and be absorbed by the hypercool fabric, which is quilted in the middle. So a lot of the same concepts, only this time we're putting it in a vest. So in a vest, like I said, it's a bit bigger, and here's an example of a vest that I often use when I play soccer. And you'll notice that we have a lot more quilting in the vest, and we typically recommend that you have quilting that's about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and that you actually quilt it to make sure the vest stays strong and together. And the reason we recommend a rather larger quilting size is that we want the vest to be able to absorb the water. If you quilt it too tight into this 3-layer area, it doesn't give enough expansion room for the KewlFabric material, which is absorbing all that water. So we typically recommend, you do about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, or that would be about 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. My apologies, 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters to make it a good quilting area to allow absorption by the KewlFabric 7101 of the water. Now, one thing to keep in mind when actually designing a cooling vest using KewlFabric 7101 is that while it is a drapable fabric, it doesn't have a stretch to it. So when we design this sports vest, you'll notice on the sides we use a stretchable fabric to allow it to snug the body. But where we had the KewlFabric, the KewlFabric 7101, you'll notice it's not stretchable. It doesn't go either way. So as you're designing a vest, if you want something that kind of snugs the body or stays tight because you want a more sporty vest, you need to consider the fact that KewlFabric 7101, while drapable, is not stretchable. So you need to build around it those stretchable materials that give you that flexibility. Now, you've designed your cooling vest, you've made your cooling vest, but before you do all that, you have to have a good reason to do it. It's been proven both in the field by people using it and in various laboratories at different universities that wearing a cooling vest with KewlFabric 7101 increases your heat comfort level. You feel cooler. Depending on the airflow, you can feel anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than the ambient temperature. This keeps your skin feeling cooler than the outside temperature, which makes you feel cool. And in terms of your physiology, by keeping your skin cooler, you allow your skin to expel heat from your body, which is one of the ways your body expels heat. So if you're expelling more heat through your skin, it leaves more blood flow for the rest of your body, which means you have more blood flow going to your muscles so that you can be active longer and staying heat comfortable, if that's a phrase I want to create, which is how you beat the heat with a cooling vest. So a cooling vest with 7101 is easy to create if you know the fundamentals, and it solves a real-world problem, heat fatigue and heat stress, for both workers and athletes. That's why we've got athletes all around the world, both amateur and competitive, using our cooling vests at one time or another to help increase their competitive advantage. And I don't say that lightly when I say increased performance and competitive advantage. We've done some studies at various universities in the UK that have shown a 6 to 7% increase in performance between people using a cooling vest and not using a cooling vest in a 40-kilometer time trial and cycling. So it has a significant impact. But so we've now talked about a cooling vest, how you can create one, and why you would do it. Depending on the style you create, you can either wear it on top of a t-shirt, like a lot of people do in the industrial safety world or construction world, to maintain cooling. Or in this case, with this design, it was specifically designed to be worn against the skin. Either way will work. I use this vest when I play soccer. and I use it anytime it's about 65 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer. Because while that may not sound very warm, when you're running around for an hour and a half and your body's generating all that heat, it makes it a lot more comfortable. And what I really like about it is the recovery time after a game is much better. I feel more alert and healthier while I'm playing, and I recover and can get back to my normal routine much faster than without. So there's a lot of good benefits to it. A couple of quick maintenance points on an evaporative cooling vest made with KewlFabric. When you're done, you may still have water inside the vest. What I always recommend is you just hang it somewhere like in your shower area to dry until it's fully dry. Then just take it and put it in your closet. It's perfectly dry. Don't bundle it up and throw it in a bag. It's got water in it for a couple of hours, so you will get a smelly, muggy feeling if you do that. Just hang dry it in your shower for a couple of hours. You'll be able to tell when it's completely dried out. Then hang it in your closet with other clothing. It's pretty easy to create. It's got real good world life applications on how it can help you, whether at work or at play. It's easy to maintain. Cooling vest made by KewlFabric 7101. Give us a call if you have any questions, or contact us at our website, www.KewlFabric.com. That's KewlFabric.com. If you have questions, you have some interest, and you think it's something that your customer base will need. Once again, it's Jan Anastasakis with KewlFabric Solutions. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.